Some people could argue that this is the busiest place in the city, the information hub of Williams Lake. Here, staff have their finger on the pulse at all times and have done so for the last 85 years.
The first issue of the Williams Lake Tribune was actually published October 31st, 1930. And that was just shortly after the actual corporation of Williams Lake itself in 1929. In the mid-70s, David Black purchased the Williams Lake Tribune from his father, Alan Black. And we take great pride here in Williams Lake to be able to say, as far as we're concerned, this is where it all began.
With his first purchase, David Black started Black Press Media and eventually grew to an empire that now serves over 150 communities. And since this is where it all started, this Halloween marks more than just the passing of another year.
David's first paper was the Williams Lake Tribune. From there, then he started to expand out to Ashcroft, Smithers. The one focus, if we're doing our job correctly, we're the voice of the community. And one of our previous editors, I always remember him saying that, you know what, if we're doing a good job editorially, we supply the fridge art. Not only are we supplying the fridge art, but we're covering history in the making.
From high school sporting events to politics, reporters at the Tribune are busy recording history as it happens while changing with the times.
When I originally started working here, I worked in the old Tribune building on Oliver Street. We didn't have the wonderful graphics and ideas and the ability to change things so simply. Now it's just a matter of going in and typesetting something and everything changes. Before, we had to typeset in every single command. You had to put in how wide you wanted the text, the size you wanted the text. We were doing imagery on photosensitive paper and running it through a processor, and so it was very complicated to just get a line of text.
And back in the old days, we used to write all day. We used to get these incredible stories. We used to write them all day. Then we'd stop at 6 o'clock, give it to the press guys who were like saying, give us a paper, and they would put it on the press. We would sit back, have a bite to eat, and then we would all go, like there were days when we would all go back to the press room and we'd be standing there waiting for the paper to come off the press because we were so excited to see the product. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. We still do that now, but it's different because we can view the paper in its entirety before it actually goes on the press. So.
From a $2 subscription fee and 5 stories per page to a free twice-weekly community paper, many of the journalists at the Tribune have gone through the transition from darkroom to digital, and the changes keep coming.
I think probably the biggest change was the push on Facebook. What I'm trying to do here is have a broader range reading what we're writing about. So I know with the Facebook, that's our younger group. So we're covering that. Recently we have been uploading the Wednesday and the Friday paper, Wednesday mornings and Friday mornings onto Facebook. You can literally go onto the Williams Lake Tribune Facebook site and literally read the papers if you're holding it. And I'm really excited over because we get to see the numbers of the clicks, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every week.
With over 3,000 likes on Facebook, even after 85 years, the Williams Lake Tribune continues to strive for new ways to improve by adapting to every platform possible.
I've been pulling into the Williams Lake Tribune parking lot for over 30 years now. It's because I absolutely love what I do. I love the people that I work with. And you know what? I still see a great future ahead. More than 85 years. Without a doubt, the Williams Lake Tribune will be around much longer than that.